Well, the U.S. economy continues to take a hit amid the coronavirus pandemic, but experts say a quick reversal is possible. I do want to bring in Professor of Economics at Franciscan University, Dr. Michael Welker, to talk more about the impending recovery. Thanks so much for joining us today, Dr. Welker.
Hi, Greta. How are you doing?
Pretty good. Despite the recent volatility we've seen on Wall Street amid this outbreak, you've been running your own computer models on the economic impact of the virus. What are your projections showing for what we could expect to see?
Well, I think that we're going to see a V shape potentially. It's probably even money between a V shape, so that's a deep dive that has happened, and probably a return pretty quickly. Or what could be possible as well, depending on how well businesses and households survive some of this, call it like balance sheet damage. We might have a little bit longer time to recover, but I think it's going to be pretty short run.
A lot of people have been talking about the potential to see pent-up demand when we come out of this, and how that could, help us really quickly recover in the economy, with the people who have not been able to spend their money, have not been able to go to restaurants and bars, now looking to do that once these shutdown orders are lifted. How do you think that will contribute to a quicker recovery?
Well, yeah, these businesses, they'll open up again, and you'll have people who've been waiting. Their lifestyles have been really interrupted, right? So you'll want, if you're a person in the household who had a regular kind of routine, people might want to go back to that routine. Of course, there'll be some structural change in their spending, maybe different ways of buying groceries, a little more online buying or delivery style of buying. But people are social; they want to go back and be with each other, and go back to restaurants, movie theaters, the gymnasium, etc. Right? That's going to be stuff that's going to happen, I think.
Businesses that are being impacted by this shutdown do include, of course, restaurants, bars, and other places where people gather to eat and hang out. But also, how can they shift their business to actually be possibly benefiting from these shutdown orders, as people are still, purchasing food for delivery and things like that?
Sure. Well, you'll see entrepreneurs, they'll become aware of the adjustments in behavior. The entrepreneurs will basically invest in new aspects of doing business. I think you'll see maybe a ramping up of delivery. You'll see, I think, over on the work side of things, perhaps a little bit more openness to work at homes, kinds of flexible schedules, since in a sense, a lot of people are being forced to do that now. It's sort of in a sense, people were compelled into this little bit of an experiment, and we'll see how things shake out.
If someone were looking to take advantage of the recent volatility and the dip that we've seen on Wall Street, do you yourself have any advice on personal investment at this time?
Well, I'm an economist, not a financial advisor, so I couldn't offer a specific buy order or a sell order, of course. But I think certainly if you look at, say, demographics, and you think about if you believe that there's going to be a structural change in some people's habits of spending, you might be looking for tech stocks and healthcare stocks. I think those are going to be doing well.
All right, Dr. Michael Welker, Professor of Economics at Franciscan University, joining us to talk about the economic impact of the coronavirus outbreak. Thanks so much for coming on the show today, Dr. Welker.
Thank you.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.